Hi there and welcome to Figgy Plays Get Dumped. I have no idea what this game's about, so let's jump right in. So glad it's lunch. I was getting embarrassed of the dying whale noises that my stomach was making. Mitchie, wait! Kisa, what's up? I don't really think that I want to hear the answer to this, but how'd you do on your mock exams? I bombed it, haha. I really might have reached a new personal record with this. That's expected. How could you not study at all for this? At this rate, you seriously might fail and repeat this year. Wow, Kisa, you're actually worried for me. Don't look so concerned, I'll bring it up in no time. Concerned, as if. I just don't want to be the best friend of a person who willingly repeated a year. Wow, so mean. It's alright, I'll stick by you closer than ever if it happens. Even though Kisa's words may be harsh, I know she worries about me. Still, it won't hurt to be a little less blunt about things. You're going to the rooftop again? Of course, see you later. Seriously, how can a friend not worry? I feel uneasy about all of this. See, I knew it. I've known her for years, so I understand her. Geez, it's because of Kisa that I have such thick skin, but I guess that's not an entirely bad thing. He's not here yet, huh? My name is Mitchie, just your average high school girl. Well, at least until I confessed 6 months ago. The upperclassman that I could only admire from afar since my freshman year had miraculously agreed to date me. Now I'm blissfully living life as his girlfriend. A sound came from a corner of the roof. I walked over to see what it was. Not there. It's okay, no one comes here anyway. Let's be naughty. Hey, sorry to interrupt, but could you please leave? What? Who the heck are you? That's not important, it's just that I need this place to have a peaceful, nice lunch alone with my boyfriend. Hey, do you want to die? We came here first. Jeez, I'm running out of time, bro. I asked nicely, but now you're just testing my patience. What are you going to do if he came and saw you slobbering all over your saliva over this gal? Leave and save his eyes. You rude. I bet you'll do the same with your boyfriend, hypocrite. I'm not indecent like you guys, there's no way. The boy grabbed my collar. You think I'll go easy on you because you're a girl? Arr! He screamed in pain as he grabbed his shin, where I kicked him as hard as I could. Seriously, get lost. Dots. Crap. I weakly smiled at my boyfriend, Arashi, who stood there frozen. Ara? Oh no, when did he get here? Did he see? Why did he have to come now? I'm going to cry. Seems like the rooftop is already preoccupied. Yeah, it would be rude to intrude others, so let's eat in the cafeteria today. You! Before he could say anything, I quickly grabbed Arashi's arm and led him down the cafeteria. He didn't see. I chanted over and over again in my head to comfort myself. Hey, watch out! I tripped over a garbage can and he caught me just in time. Are you okay? You should be more careful when you're walking. Yes, thank you. Showing off just because she's got a little lucky. Here it is, I can hear you from miles away. I know, right? What underhanded methods did she use to get him? God, I can't stand looking at her. She's too ugly. I bet she makes mirrors crack. Guys, can you at least put in effort to think of better insults? That one's so old and overused. Aren't you guys talking too loud? Ara! If you're so unsatisfied with my choices, feel free to bring it up with me. Talking behind other people's back is cowardly. Fine, you wanted it, so let's just be blunt here. Why with her? She's so below your level, I have to strain my neck down to see her. Are you implying that I'm that much below you two? I admit that I'm not the best looking, but you're not much better. Hey, do you eat a kiwi because it looks good? Hey, did you just agree with her that I'm ugly? I don't judge you on your choices of fruit, so you shouldn't judge me on my choice of girls, okay? Stop it, we're attracting attention, plus we're going to get hated by Arashi. Do what you want, I don't care anymore. She took her purse and swiftly left the cafeteria. Good, don't care, I'd rather have it that way. Sorry, you must have to endure this type of treatment a lot because of me. Nah, it's totally fine, I'm a strong person. Plus, I'll always have at least one friend, Kisa. That's right, thank you Kisa for training me to have thick skin. We sat down at an empty table. The commotion we had just made We had just now made us the centre of attention. Or maybe it's just Arashi's usual popularity. Just for the record, he's perfect no matter how you look at him. Handsome face, good grades, excellent athletics, you name it and he has it. Not only that, he's also nice and funny. Even as his girlfriend, it's hard to find any faults. Truth is, he's way out of my league. Being here beside him is truly a miracle. Oh yeah, I heard you guys got your mock exam scores back. How was it? Could have been better, but it's just a mock, so I'm not panicking yet. I'll do better on the real one. Ugh, I don't really want to think about it right now. It's making me kind of depressed. Oh, by the way, congratulations on winning your game yesterday. You watched? What about your cram school? I kind of skipped it and got a huge lecture when I got home. It's alright, it got cancelled last minute. Again? It's so weird, that happens every time I have a game. What coincidence? Nah, my cram school's pretty relaxed and they cancel often. This is of course a lie. My cram school's one of the strictest ones out there. Anyways, I made you a special lunchbox with all your favourite food in the celebration. Ta-da! Really, you didn't have to, but wow, thanks. I took an egg roll and held it above my hand using chopsticks. Say ah! Ah! He's seriously so cute. My heart melted, I could never get tired of this. This is really good. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad that I woke up 3 hours early to nag my mum into making it. Arashi continued to eat enthusiastically. I smiled as I watched him. Girls from around glared as they watched me. Michi, you're not going to eat? About that. My mum was so mad at me for calling her up to cook. She told me that she wouldn't make me anything for the rest of the week. I'm on a diet recently. I've been feeling all the flab around my stomach, you know. A diet, but you're fine the way you are. I blushed a little at that comment. He said it so simply and innocently that it really seemed like the truth. It's a girl thing. It's a human thing to eat. Here. He gave me the chopsticks and pushed the lunchbox towards me. I want to reject, but what can I do? I'm so hungry. It's alright, I'll just get some cafeteria bread. I haven't eaten those things in ages. I walked over to the food counter and stared longingly at the food. Like I have any money. My parents stopped giving me allowance when they found out I bought a bottle of beer by accident. Now they have trust issues. I have to resort to using lunch money to buy the nice clothes I wear on dates. As I was standing there for show, I felt something pop. What? Something plopped on my head. Melon breads and scones. Thanks, Ara. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's always like a prince on a white horse coming to save me. Ah, that reminds me. I have something I want to tell you. I don't think I should say it here. Yeah, is he going to ask me out in public but feels shy about it? Let me just give him some encouragement. No, stay here, it's okay. Let's break up. Of course. Wait. What? This joke's not funny. I'm serious. Everyone started to gather around. I felt like the earth was cracking beneath me. Tell me this is a nightmare. Well, that's all. I have basketball practice now, so I have to go. I'll wash and return your lunchbox tomorrow. Thanks again. Arashi, you're so nonchalant about this. You're too cruel. And then what happened? Then I asked for one last date and he agreed. What an interesting turn of events. How did it turn out this way? Is it because he saw me hit that guy? Because I said I was going on a diet? I don't know anymore. It was all fine up to that point too. We were just chatting like usual. It's okay, the situation's not too bad yet. At least you'll have one last chance to change his mind. How about you spend this weekend to improve yourself? Seems like that's my only option. This is going to be a long week. Especially since he declared this in a public place. Now everyone knows. The bullying and flirting will only get worse. Why was I so stupid to think that it was something good? You're worried about bullying? Forget it, you're strong. Plus you have me. Kisa, thank you. Sure, what are friends for? Is it me or does she seem like she's enjoying this? Well, whatever. For now, let's focus on becoming a better person to get Arashi back. Day 1. So tired. I couldn't sleep a wink last night. Instead, I laid on my bed thinking of all the reasons for the breakup. I came up with 3 main possibilities. 1. He doesn't like me. 2. He found someone else to be with. 3. Personal reasons such as family disapproval. All of them seem equally likely, which was why I was so troubled. Thankfully, the teacher's gone today and we have free periods. So lucky. I spent the morning half of the day sleeping, and now that I'm more awake, I should do something more productive. What should I do? Go to library, check up on Arashi, or sneak into a home ec class? I think go library and maybe get your grades up. It's too noisy here to even think. Let's go to the library. The library was fairly empty because most classes were still in session. I tried studying at first, but then I found a really good novel about time travelling lying around on a nearby table. I couldn't stop myself the moment I started to read it. In what seemed to be a few minutes, it was almost time for the last spell to go off. Better check this out. It's been so long since I came to the library, I forgot how many nice books there are around. I used to love reading, but I just couldn't seem to find any time anymore in recent months. I got ready to go when I heard some girls gossiping loudly behind the shelf beside me. I tiptoed over and leaned in to eavesdrop. Did you hear? Arashi's single again. I knew that girl couldn't last long. Psh, stop dreaming. And you think you have a chance now? Well, at least they're not too mean about it, unlike those girls in the cafeteria. Still, the news is getting around like wildfire. I bet I'm beyond famous now. But why did he do it? My ears perked up. That's what I want to know too. Let's see what they think. She wasn't good enough? Then he shouldn't have gone out for her in the first place. Yeah, I don't think it's my looks that's the problem here. Maybe she did something indecent like, I don't know, attack him. Hey, I don't go around randomly labeling people as perverts. What's the point of this? It's not our business anyways. Guess you're right. Hey, haven't you seen the blister? I heard it's really scary. Can't be as scary as Sweet Cupcake Adventure 1000%. Looks like they changed topics. It's nice to know that not everyone's super interested in our affairs. But Sweet Cupcake Adventure 1000%, how can that even be a horror movie? Just as I was about to lift myself up from my squatting position to leave sight me, my sweater got caught on the corner of a book on the bottom shelf. Who's that? I quickly ran away before they could see my face. Whew, that was close. Are you checking that out? Yeah. Talk about paranoia, I can't believe that scared me. I looked at the cover of the novel as she checked it out. A time traveller's tale, if only I could. Maybe I could have somehow changed the past so that Ada wouldn't have suggested breaking up. As I got home, I realised how much more spare time I had now that I wasn't with Arashi. What did I even do back then when I lived without him? It felt like there was a big void in my life. This is probably loneliness, huh? Ada, what do I do now? What can I do to get you back? How did I live when I wasn't with you? I didn't cry often because I thought I was a pretty strong person, but that night I cried myself to sleep again. Ever since he brought up the breakup, I felt like I had lost all of my life's direction. Day 2. Now that I don't eat lunch with Arashi anymore, I ate with Kisa. It's been a while since we sat like this, huh? Don't say such depressing things. You make it sound like we didn't contact each other for a long time. I noticed Kisa holding a rather colourful fashion magazine. It seemed up to date. What's that? I don't know you read those kinds of magazines. I don't. My sister ordered an extra copy by accident and gave it to me. Hey, I finished reading it this morning so you can have it. What? I don't want something like this. Then just throw it out or whatever. I'm going to the washroom. Rich girl. This magazine is $15 per issue. How does she expect me to just throw it out like that? But even if I don't read it, I can probably still trade it for something. It's expensive after all. What should I do with the magazine? Read it and ask for Kisa's opinion, keep it and read it, or trade it. Does she? I doubt it's about looks. Let's trade it for something. There's probably a lot of people that want this, so maybe I can get an auction going. Hey everyone, I'm auctioning off the latest issue of Floors. Anyone want to place a bid? Right, that's the limited edition too. 5 cookies. Isn't that a little too cheap? No, I bid my teddy bear. It's life-size and can talk. Not sure if I really want that. Who wants those? I bid my notes. And that's any better? You have the most eligible writing in the class. I bid my makeup set. It's not that great, but there's a lot of it. Quantity beats quality, right? Debatable. I rebid my Yu-Gi-Oh card collection. You only have 10 cards in total. You think you can trick me with that? I'll give you my underwear. I don't even want to know. I'll bid you my soul. Intense. Okay, this is not going to work out. Actually, I changed my mind. Sorry. What a waste of time. What did I expect from Arashi's ex-girlfriend? I can see why he ended it. Yeah, well, I can see why he doesn't even give the time of the day to people like you. Don't think I'm just going to sit here listening to your insults. There's only so much I can take. Ugh, is the offer still going? I'd like to trade them with 10 brownies. Really? Okay, it's yours. I took the brownies and skipped away before I heard more incoming insults. Don't these people have anything better to do? I used to ignore them, but sometimes they really just get on my nerves. Especially when they take everything to a personal level. On my way home from school, I stopped in front of a clothing store. What a cute mini dress on display. I eyed the light blue dress with a brown belt around the waist. I looked at the price tag. Eek, expensive. Maybe 2 months worth of allowance. Have you taken a liking to this? Yeah, but I don't have enough money. I guess it was meant to be. Ugh, but what should I do? I really want it. It's on sale too. I flipped open my phone, seeing that my messages with Arashi had stopped since that day made me feel a pang of sadness. I dialed Kisa's number. Yeah, what's up? Kisa, can you lend me some money? How much? I whispered the amount, hoping that she would agree without really hearing it. Are you crazy? What did you do? Get into the drug business, needing bail for jail? How lovely that you'd believe I'd get into those things. But please, just this once, I really want this dress. I'm adding interest for sure. I glanced at the dress. Was it worth it? Thanks, Kisa, you're a lifesaver, even though your methods might hurt a little. Okay, I'm gonna save it now. I'll see you in the next video.